Alright. Hopefully that's better. Alright, so where we last left off was we got the spiritual stone of fire. So now there's a bunch of little side quests we're gonna do, which is go up to Death Mountain and grab a couple of Skutulas as well. So we have to track all the way back. And you want to kind of keep like the Hylian shields on at this point. Simply due to the fact that when you kind of go up towards Death Mountain, there's going to be just fire everywhere. So if you wear the Deku shield, it's going to burn. Don't want to touch that because I really don't know what's in it. Am I playing this on PC? Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get this bomb up here. Of course she blew up right there. What's up, Skinny Sack? Holy shit. Alright, but the point is we gotta work our way up this wall, we gotta kill all the little Skutulas. Because there's a great fairy up here as well. And because we're doing a game of completionism, we will be getting literally everything. Ooh, look. Yes. Alright, so there's a gold scatula in here, I believe. At this crate. So you see there's like a timer. It's because we're wearing a green tunic, which is not fire resistant. Yeah, you use an emulator. You can just Google it, dude. Alright, the next thing is we're going to get a heart piece. If I can remember. Where it's at. There we go. So I may actually die, which is... That's okay, because it just starts you back at the beginning. So this is heart piece number 11. Oh, actually it just kills you, I guess. I thought it would just burn me over time. But that's fine. I refuse. So if you talk to him, he'll take you back to the village, which we don't want to do. We kind of want to go in here because this is where the Great Fairy is at. So you can see, totally appropriate for young children to play this game. But the cool part is this gives us a spin attack, which is like very classic Zelda. And in Wind Waker, you have to actually fight your way to get this, which is an insane quest. Alright, and now we're gonna take the owl down after she's done talking to get another heart piece. Is the music too loud? Or too soft? Because yesterday it was really loud. Alright, so there's like a heart piece behind this cow. Get that. What's up? What? Love you. Okay, so the next thing we have to get is going to be playing a mini game in the town outside Hyrule Castle. Which is actually a very annoying game, to be honest. Because you have to do it just so perfectly. So in this mini game, we're gonna be able to get a heart piece and a bomb bag, and that will actually complete getting the biggest bomb bag, which that's like the final upgrade. Of course, she's like sleeping at her job. So that's the prize that we can get. So the objective here is to like get this bomb shoe thing into this little hole area, which like I said becomes increasingly more difficult. There's two ways to do this one. I like to try to get it on like the side of the wall. The other way is to try to like directly get it on there. Which I think is just harder to do. So this is the hardest one, I think, because this fucking chicken is in the middle. Oh! And we nailed it! That usually never happens to me. So now we have like the biggest bomb bag. Do you have everything? What you need to get? Just don't forget blue cheese, babe. Oh my god. So? Love you too. Alright, so if you hit this chicken, you see how he's like frozen for a bit? That actually works to our advantage. We got it again. He's gonna give us 50 rupees, which basically pays for the cost of the game. Almost, because it's actually 60. So I lost basically 10 rupees there. Alright, so the last thing we need to get is this heart piece from this minigame. Alright, so she's gonna give us a bomb shoe, which is actually pretty nice because usually you have to buy those separately. So it's worth doing it again. Are you shitting me? It hit that corner like that? And then finally, nope, that one's gonna miss too. Holy shit. That caught a piece of that. Wow, on the single last one. Oh my god. For something I don't even give a shit about. Damn it. I want the fucking heart piece. Holy shit, woman. You just ran right in front of it. Alright, let's see if I can... Alright, that's worth it. Still no Hercules yet, though. What? What was that? Oh, I see. Must have launched it too soon when the wall was exploding. Move, chicken! I should call them cuckoos. Nope, that one's just gonna land right on his chicken face. No! What? Are you serious? Of course, it lands right on his face. He doesn't launch for like 1 millisecond. Alright, so this is the thing I want. Hopefully I can get it. And of course, now it's a much more difficult shot. If it hits that wall weird, oh my god. Still hit him? Wow. No, I don't want to play it. Okay. what I want to do here is most likely just restart. Have I ever played PUBG? No, but games like that don't interest me. They're a worse version of Halo, in my opinion. So like Apex, PUBG, all those guys. I have not. I don't even know what that is. Oh, yeah, I remember someone playing that. Yeah, a game like that would not appeal to me. I think I watched Pokemon play it. Or whatever her name is. But you have to understand, like, when you see a lot of people, like, streaming the same game, it's generally bought for. So if I'm Riot Games, I'm just paying streamers to play my game to get awareness out there. Doesn't mean the game is actually good. Alright, let's see if I can freaking get this heart piece. So very difficult. Wake up! That is not the thing I want, dude. Are you shitting me? I hate when it does that. It's gonna hit that wall again. That's so absurd to me. I don't really want this prize anyways. That's where it's trying for. And I'm gonna try it immediately. And again. Oh, that shit. That's worth saving for. Alright, this is the thing I want. Hopefully. Don't mess it up too bad. No! That's weird. Oh, and then and then it does it. Like, what the shit? Look at that pool. I mean, that just got fucked. Barely missing it too. Unbelievable. Oops. Yes, holy shit, this is what I wanted to begin with. So much easier. Out of the fucking way. Why is his path all messed up now? He's frozen. He should go to the right. This one should go. Nope, it's gonna hit him right on the tail, and that's gonna count. Unbelievable. Are you shitting me? Holy fuck, dude. That one almost made it in. I don't have enough. I'm broke. Good. That's why I saved. So I can do this endlessly. Alright, well, I'm a big believer in giving myself a break after doing things 3 times. So, we'll do slightly more questing. And then we'll come back to that. Like we did with Dampy. Alright, so now we're gonna go get Din's fire. What's up, Sadama? And if you don't know, there's like a rupee up here that responds every time you change the screen. Pretty cool. It's 20. Let's see. So this is obviously where we met Princess Zelda for the first time, but we couldn't break this rock. Still can't break this rock. Now, Din's fire is probably the most useful of all the things you get from the Great Fairy, besides the spin attack. It literally makes fire around you and then shoots it off. Alright, and then there's another heart piece we can get at this point too. But it's located really far out there. I'm just gonna have these guards throw me out, because it's just quicker. Fun fact that nobody does, you can pay this guard to open up this gate for rupees. Yeah, I've played this game enough for the most part to remember most of it, so. I did when I was a kid. I had like, I still have it actually. I have like the little booklets they had that you would buy before the internet. It'd be like a strategy guide. I mean, I think most strategy guide books went out of business. So, because everyone just writes the strategy guide online for free. Alright, so if you're looking at the map, at like the bottom, we're headed towards like the very bottom left. Yeah, so all of my strategy books are laminated because I don't know. I just felt like when I saw the internet coming to fruition, I was just like, you know, these are like collector's items eventually. So I have the original Nintendo Power one, all laminated like. You never know. Oh, no. I just laminated the front cover. No, if you cut the book, then it wouldn't be worth anything. So in this location, there's just a hole in the middle of the ground. Inside of here, I believe, is it here? There's something I can't remember. Oh, what we are gonna do though is we have 2 bugs right now, so I'm just gonna get rid of one. And I'm gonna just take this fish because we're gonna need a fish to get into the 3rd dungeon. God damn this owl. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Every time, bro. Or maybe it's here where it is. So, randomly, throughout this game, there are holes that you can explode in the ground. Because, you know, it's just Minecraft, essentially. Oh, he's gonna sell me 1 piece of heart for 10 rupees. Hell yeah. Which is super cheap. So, the only thing left to do at this point that we can possibly do is get like a Deku Nut upgrade. But I think it's easier to just go back, try the Bomachu game, and then, you know, quit, then power it back on again, and then that's going to spawn us back in Kakariko, and then get the Deku scrub thing, and then go to Lake Hyrule. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So again, we want to try to get our wallet back up to 200 because it's 30 rupees a game basically. And the heart piece spawns randomly. And it doesn't tell you until you actually pay for the game what your prize will be. So pretty much, it's a scam. It is a scam. And now we can use our new ability to make it rain monies. Dollar monies. Well, I guess in this case, rupee monies. Now, one thing I didn't show you guys is like you could technically snipe these pots with your slingshot, but that's just a waste. So, what we're gonna do is come up this way. Let's grab our 20 rupees again. Because, you know, people just stash money on top of a drawbridge. Makes so much sense. Seriously, stacking monies. Alright, so we're gonna play this game again. Of course, we're gonna save just in case we run out of money. We can just like reset it. What? A customer? Why are you always asleep, woman? So this is like a worthless prize where you have maximum bombs, basically. Yeah, buddy. So see how it like barely misses. Does some random shit like that. So this is worth trying, I guess. Just because it will pay for the 2 games you just played, but will be in a deficit of like 10. It's gonna hit the wall so weird. Okay. Run, chicken! He's just gonna stand there and take it to the face. Run! Move! Damn it, dude. See, like normally he'll move to the left or right, and in that case he didn't. He just gave no fucks. And there's this one again. It's like you barely miss it. middle chicken. That's unbelievable. Again, another worthless prize. Like, see, I need this. See how easy this one is? I need that for the heartbeats. So I think it does like 2 on one side, 2 on... I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't change again. Art. I know, he like stepped into it. Like, this middle chicken is so unpredictable. I don't know if he's like random. Because it's like, look, he's coming left. Then sometimes he'll come down. In the middle. Like that. You gotta worry about the big chicken, because the big chicken will be like, fuck you. See how he just jumped in the middle of that shit? Oh my god. We all saw that, right? Just stood back there. I know. So like, look at this chicken. He's just chilling. Look at him. See how he just like dives randomly into the middle like that, and then goes back like 6 steps and forward. Because like sometimes he doesn't do that. He just stays over to the left or right. Or I'm sorry, to the right. Like, seriously? Again? What if I throw a bomb this way? Oh my god. Oh my, move! Are you serious here? He's not gonna jolt back to the right again? So if I blow him up, does he just stay in the middle now? Nope. He just does whatever the fuck he wants to do. Run! Move, big chicken! Oh my god, it didn't even touch him, please. Alright, so this is the thing I care about. Hopefully, it's the easy one. Yes! And it's gonna hit the fucking chicken. Of course it is. I honestly do not understand this chicken's like path. It's random, I think. It just does whatever the fuck it wants to do. Yes? Oh my god, thank Jesus. I fucking hate this game so much. Holy shit. Not Legend of Zelda. The game inside of Legend of Zelda. this minigame. Super stressful. Alright, so in that time we got the bomb bag from there, we got a heart piece from there, and we got a bomb chew, 10 bomb chews from there. Now what we're going to do is just stop the game, reopen it, and the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to spawn back at our house, and that's just going to make it quicker overall. Not that I'm trying to speed run this game. Until you get your horse, you have to walk around everywhere. And that could be kind of annoying. Yeah. So up to this point, we've gotten every single heart piece we could possibly get, and every single Scatula we could possibly get. Within reason, I should say. So the next thing is, because we're doing like a completionist for this, the next thing we're gonna get is a Deku Nut upgrade. We've already gotten one. Now we're gonna get the second one, which is gonna max it out. Totally unnecessary because you don't. I mean, I don't use a lot of Deku Nuts, so it's not the best thing, but you gotta catch them all, son. How did that bomb not explode this thing? I couldn't remember which one, so I blew up both of them. I can enable you to pick up more Deku Nuts. Alright, and because our wallet's kind of thin now, we're gonna go back to the Gorons on Death Mountain, which, since we're in Kakariko Forest, this is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is go this way as long as you exploded the rocks. And there were like 3 chests we didn't pick up that had money in them, because we were basically full. Hey Sadama, is the music too loud? Like, is it overpowering my voice? Oh, it is? What about now? Did that do anything? Okay, cool. But you can still hear the game though, right? It's not like super soft. Okay, and there's one more chest in here, but I think it's 100 rupees. So we'll just keep that for later. This is more than enough. Okay. So now we're gonna head to Zoro's River. And we could have used Kakariko Forest to get there, but actually I don't think we could because you'd have to dive pretty far down. We don't even have a silver scale yet. So we would need that. Which we'll get at Zoro's domain. Okay, so you just get to it by coming into this area here. Walk across. I swear to God, if this owl is here, I will go crazy. God. Can I import trade data into Build Alpha to see if they're... Yes, you can. Looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zoro's domain. Zoro serves Hyrule's royal family by protecting them. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Okay, so there's a squishy leg. Now the thing I love about that is the fact that, you know, spiders actually exist in trees, so that isn't too far-fetched. Alright, we'll make a bigger hole for ourselves. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this guy, he sells us magic beans, and every time we buy one, they're gonna go up. So I'm gonna try to get as many as I can. It's another 20. That was weird. Are you guys still there? Okay, so that was a weird little internet glitch. So I bought like 4, I think, from him. Yep. Alright. So.
Okay.
What's up?
I went to get the groceries first because it looks like it might rain soon.
Are you going back out?
Yeah, it's hard to get groceries in the rain.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if the stream is still up or not, but... So we're gonna drop a magic bean right next to this guy, because we're gonna need that later in life. And the next thing is we're gonna take this cuckoo. Oh, okay. And take this cuckoo. Thank you, Sadama. Although it still shows that the stream didn't really disconnect. Like, it's still saying that I've been streaming for like an hour and 11 minutes. Did it completely boot you guys off? Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna drop that cuckoo right there. And leap. Although it seems like you can't make that leap, you can make it. So now we need to take this cuckoo too back up. So like all the way up to the waterfall basically. And there's like frogs here that we can play music for, and they will give us monies, which is also nice. Does anyone know if like PlayStation has finally released like Dead Space for their streaming stuff, or is that still not gonna happen? It's very annoying to me. I love that game. It's like a scary Legend of Zelda. Alright, so we take this cuckoo, pretty simple, just jump off. Do that, we get this heart again. So we just picked up 2 pieces of heart basically. You guys haven't done the math yet, we need 4 to complete the heart. There's also a gold spatula right here. Just chilling on the ladder. And so we'll pick that up. And I think that should be, are we on our 29th one? Let's check. Yep, cool. So if you take this area right down here, this will take you to Kakariko Village. Which again, it's like that main hub area. I'm sorry, not Kakariko Village. It'll take you back to Kakariko Forest. So I have to play Zelda's Lullaby, which is what the whole game is really based off of. Alright, so we're in Zora's Domain. And there's another heart piece we can get. By lighting up a whole bunch of lights. So the first one, it has to be that one because that one never goes out. So we take this flame here. Put it here. That'll be pretty much eternal. And then we'll take this. And we'll run it down. And we'll use our trick again to make sure it doesn't burn out. You gotta walk across the edge here. And then this chest will have a piece of iron inside of it. Alright, so now that that's done, what we'll do is get the silver scale, which will allow us to dive deeper. Alright, and then this mini game is pretty straightforward. You play for 20 rupees, which then she just throws into the water. And then you have to dive down and collect them. She just takes your money and is like, there it is, right down there. Okay, so once we do that, then we'll get what's known as the silver scale. There's also the gold scale, which is very coveted in this game because it's actually extremely difficult to get. Yeah, so these are the Zoros. That's King Zora right there. So she's gonna, or he, basically gender neutral, is going to give us the silver scale. Like that. And then what we're gonna do is we need to go to Lake Hylilia, or Hylie, depending on who you hear say it. And then we're gonna go through, to get there, all we have to do is go through this area. And we get a bottle out of this, but this bottle has like a note in it. Okay. And then that note is for King Zora, and it's basically his daughter saying, hey, I went into Jabu Jabu's stomach because he wasn't feeling well to see what was wrong. Because that's how you cure a fish. You have to enter their stomach. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a whale or a fish. I think he's a fish. Okay, so I Z targeted him and then selected the seed where I had the bottle, and he's reading the letter. So our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear princess Rudo. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course you'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter, you keep the bottle. It was in. So now we have 3 bottles now, so we're almost done collecting those. And he can't be bothered to stand up or slide faster, so he just kind of waddles himself, which is very interesting in my opinion. He's the ultimate lazy person. Alright, and then to get back there, you just have to kind of go around here. Now we already captured a fish for this part, but before we enter his stomach, what we're going to do is get Pharaoh's Wind and a gold scatula, which will give us 30 gold scatulas at this point. And Pharaoh's Wind is actually located back here. That's where the gold scatula is, of course, because it's free. And that's gonna make like 30, basically. Blow up that rock, and here's Pharaoh's Wind. Now, what this spell allows us to do is it will create a waypoint wherever we spawned it, so that way we can go back to it. And that's gonna be Zelda's Lullaby. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. Alright, you got... Am I saying this right? I call it Pharaoh's Wind or something. I just say Pharaoh, even though it's not spelled like Pharaoh at all. So you can only use this in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside. So this spell is never, like, if you watch any tutorial of this game, this spell is never used. Personally, especially for this map, I like to use it because it allows me to basically, if I need to get back to just the start of the dungeon, it allows me to just warp there instead of having to work my way back. I honestly don't know why. You just never see it. Alright, so in order for him to open his mouth, we have to put this fishy in front of him that we collected. And then he's gonna, like, suck us up. Okay, so for me, what I'll do first is I will kill these things, I guess. And then use the spell to create a warp point. Okay. So that's taken care of. The best part is those bubbles are impervious to bullets. So avoid that jellyfish thing, it will crush you. It's a beast. You, who are you? I'm Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Anyways, I can't go home right now and you get out of here, understand? So just, you know, she has such manners. Just so polite. She meets a new person and just basically like, fuck you. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little. Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish and strange holes around. On top of that, my precious stone was, but that's none of your business. Anyways, you go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find that thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. So, you know, just all around polite. Okay, so grab her, run away. So I think I can use her to kill these things. Yep. Since she's rude as hell. I missed. Alright, so we're gonna get this gold Spatola, I believe 31 now. What's a peep? A fairy. So I'm gonna grab that. Now, what a fairy does is if you die, it revives you. Which is pretty awesome. Alright, and what you're gonna see too is like there's all these like tonsil looking things. Pretty much like a Zenzubi. And they're hanging everywhere. And they basically help you. You have to kill all of. So there's like different colored ones, and there's like the little tonsil one that you saw me shoot, which opens up doors. So the problem is like I lost. I lost her, so... But you see how that thing's green right there? So we have to basically kill that. in order for me to get to the boss of this area. I also find it kind of weird, like, if you see how I dropped her in water before and then she disappeared, it's like, she's a Zora, why would she disappear in water? Makes no sense. 0 sensicles were made. So the other part of this dungeon is like we're gonna need Ruto all the time really, because we're not heavy enough to stand on the switches by ourselves. Now if I lose Ruto again, which can happen, she'll appear in this room, which is nice. And then these things are assholes, so you want to avoid them. Jump on this switch here. And now he's gonna tell me the same thing I just told you guys. Which is just be fatter, Link. Okay. So I believe this is where the boomerang is. So we have to kill all these things, basically. I just love that you can kill them with her. It's so funny to me. She butt bumps them. Alright, so we've got to kill all these like tentacle stuff. Alright, so this is kind of a weird map, I think, because in order to get to certain rooms, we have to destroy certain tentacles or, you know, so we can't really get to any of these rooms, because if we try to get to this room, for example, right here, it's blocked off by that blue thing. So, oh my god, those things do hella damage. So the first one we can actually kill is this guy. And he is a red tentacle, I believe. This also has the dungeon map, but to kill these things is really easy. You just kind of throw your boomerang. It will recoil, and then you have to get close to it, and then it'll try to lunge backwards at you, basically. So that's going to give us the dungeon map. Yeah, pretty easy. But the thing is people, they see it recoil, and then it will like go to attack them. And they're just like frozen because they don't think that they can hit it again, but you just keep chucking your boomerang at it. she's pissed that I just left her out here. Next thing we're gonna get... Oh, the red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Well, will that work with other ones too? It's like, yes. Thanks, Navi. So this one, you have to kill the bubble things on their same limit. That one's pretty easy. She'll get over it. Yeah. It's like, oh look, an obvious thing happened. Let me tell you about it. That's the worst part about her, honestly. Okay, so the next thing, so basically all through this like next couple minutes, we're just gonna be killing tentacles. So the next one we're gonna kill is kind of back to where we once were to get the boomerang, but instead of going straight, we're gonna go to the left and try to avoid these thingies. So this is the blue one that we need. Alright, so that one's dead, and then the only one we have left is that green one that we saw in the other room where she was. And plus the hallways, I love how the hallways are the same color as the tentacle you're killing. Kind of interesting. Except for this one. Alright. So now, these jellyfish and shit, we can kill them now. They are hella annoying. Double kill. Alright. So the same process as before. So you see, that's what happens if you get too close. He like tries to touch it from above. A touching from above. That should be his name. Okay. Next thing is go back in that room because now there's no more tentacles. But there is a thing that will drop down here if I'm not careful. That thing. Dang, dude, they just like showered me with hearts. Holy shit, there's two of them? Alright, so the green tentacle thing used to be like right here. So we're gonna fall down this hole. So now we're on the opposite side. of where we were before. And now we can pick up these 2 Scatullas. Now that we have the boomerang, now we can pick up so many more Scatullas, because before, usually they're like really in high places and we can never reach them. Alright, so the most logical thing to do now is just kind of move back here and see what the hell's inside of here. Oh yeah. Alright, so there's a spiritual stone that we need. So we're gonna just chuck her on the platform so she can get it. She's gonna be like, ooh, shiny! Look how shiny I am. So she got upset when Lord Jabu Jabu ate it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me, and I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be here anymore. So take me home right now. So, you know, just so much kindness. As you move towards the platform, that happens. It's an octopus! So this guy is annoying. So you hit him with the boomerang. He'll spin. You have to hit him again. There's no real easy way to, like, know. So... So I aim attack him there, that does double damage. What? So, in that case, my boomerang went straight So if you don't like sword slash him with A, it will take a lot more hits. Alright, we are almost at the boss now. Oh. That's what that does. Okay. So now we're going to take this box and put it over here, I think. Leave that on there because if you don't, it'll just close again. Kill all of these jellyfish, son. Because he's got to climb up the side of this to get a gold scatula. And if you don't kill them, those things will shock you to death and you'll just fall off. You know, not cool. Seriously? Wait, what is that? Glass? Alright, now the question is where is this gold spatula? You can always tell when one's around because it makes that sound constantly. Alright. And now we are at the boss. So what we want to do here is we want to save. Very first thing. The next thing is to go murder him. So this is like a giant jellyfish creature. So I think his name is Barnade or something like that. But he's bioelectric. Could you imagine trying to read this as a 10-year-old? Bioelectric anemone or something like that? You gotta target these things that he's like suction cupping to the roof. Which then he releases. These things are just smacking me in the face. So he eventually lets go of them. Best thing to do is kill them. It makes fun way And actually, in reality, you have to kill them. Because once you kill a jellyfish, he does this. So now you can attack him. Sword slash him. What you don't want to do is get zapped by that lightning shit. Somebody's aim moving around him. she looks all pissed off. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. You disappeared when an octopus appeared. So, don't know what you want me to tell you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me, and I said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora engagement ring. All right, I'll give you my most precious possession. So, in order to save the world, I have to get married? Girl. Ooh, shiny. Yep, I finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Oh, see? Now she's trying to keep it on the DL. It's messed up, bud. Alright, so we're gonna play the sun song here to make it nighttime. Because there's also one more golden scatula that we can get. He's up here. So, now we can use the boomerang to get this. Alright, the next thing is, so now, because we have the boomerang, we can go back and capture so many golden scatulas that we missed. Like an insane amount. At least almost 10. So the first one we're gonna get is gonna be going back into the dungeon inside of the Great Deku Tree. So the reason we're getting these golden scatulas is there's a scatula house where everyone in there has been turned into spiders. For every 10 you collect, they turn back into human beings, which then they give you presents for doing that. So to get the adult wallet, you have to get 10 golden scatulas, which allows you to go from 99, carrying 99 to 200 rupees. So they just give you upgrades sometimes. The other thing, so when you collected 20 golden scatulas, you had this right here, the Stone of Agony, which allowed you, you know, when you're in the Nintendo version, allowed you to stand next to like special places and it would vibrate your controller. Alright, so I just took that shortcut path back to Kakariko Forest. I just need to go the wrong way. And I need to go visit the Great Deku Tree again. By literally being Spider-Man. Alright, so where this is located is actually pretty simple to get to. We just gotta drop down this hole. Go up this block. And do not drop down that hole like I almost did. Well, I'm not sure how much longer you're going to be streaming, but I gotta go. Oh yeah, probably for another hour or so. And then tonight we're doing a stream also, but that'll be more focused on trading. Alright, so in here is a golden spatula. That we can now get. Alright, the next one we're gonna get is going to be near Lon Lon Ranch. Actually, I think there's two of them that we couldn't get before. Alright, so it's going to be quite a trek all the way back there. It's basically where we learned Epona's song. So, like I said, it's just kind of a long trek all the way back. We're probably gonna have to play the sun song again to make it nighttime. Alright, so there's... one golden spatula up there. And there's one on this back wall. Alright, the next one is gonna be at this Gerdo Valley. There's actually two of them. Alright, so it's located somewhere around here. Can't really remember. There's like a circle of rocks. Right here. Alright. So we're gonna take a bomb. Drops it. Now this is like one of the first places we get to use Din's fire. Which is kind of nice. Because it's cool to watch. But we need to go back up. And then I guess re-blow up this hole. Not sure why. Right. Drop down. But try not to move at all. Then use Din's fire. And there should be a gold scatula right up here. Oh wow, it's really raining. Horde. Alright, the next gold scatula is something you you should have seen like when we were here before, because it was like on the bridge. So you have to make it nighttime again. Use boomerang to collect that one. Yeah, I know, we should go back to the castle, but we're not ready yet, Navi. Holy shit. Alright, the next thing I want to do is come down here. Use the chicken to fly. Because we're going to be going to Lake Hylie. And I'm just going to drop myself. Try to get on that corner right there. And then behind this house is a gold scatula that we couldn't get before because didn't have a boomerang. So that's gonna be number 41, I believe. You made it.
I did.
Did they give you, how much did they give you?
Just one 12 ounce.
Okay. Were they like?
They're like, oh my god, what are you asking me?
Were they really?
How am I supposed to do that? No, she's just like, I gotta go ask someone how to ring that up. And I was like,
What's blue cheese?
I know you don't have it as an option, but you can just, all you have to do is pick another item and merge it as that, which that's what they did.
Yeah.
They used, queso.
Interesting.
$2 for queso.
You going to sleep now?
So much stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so the next gold scatula that we're after is number 42, and this one's going to be near Kakariko Village. So it's near like the most... it's like northwest. You'll see when we get there. It's just a long run. So it's like right across this bridge area. It's right by that tree right there. You can see the castle gate is shut right now. That's because we've gotten all the spiritual stones. Normally that's open during the day. And I'm trying not to trigger that event where the next sequence happens, so Drop this down. Oops, I missed. Alright. So we got that guy. The next one's in the graveyard. This was another one we couldn't get before. Until we got the boomerang. Alright, so this is gonna be the 43rd? And it's located up here, which we have to play this song. This old song, which is gonna like take us to this area. So we're gonna grab that, bring it down. And the last one is going to be inside of Dodongu's cave. Now the other thing we're gonna do is turn in. So we have like 43 Scatulas right now, and we didn't get the reward for the 30th and the 40th. So we're gonna go visit these guys over here. Grab these rewards. One is gonna be a giant wallet, which allows us to carry 500 rupees. The other is gonna be a bomb chew, but we already got the bomb chew because for the mini game. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. So that's a bomb chew. And this is the giant's wallet. So now we can carry up to 500 rupees, which is pretty great. Now once we do that, we get 500 rupees. There is a hole right here that's going to give us 200. So this is just to allow us to replenish our wallet here. Oops. Or maybe not? I thought it was. Maybe it's over here, back further, although I don't think so. Oh, it is, oh my god. Why would they do that? Alright, so we gotta kill these things. So I'm just using dense fire here, which 2 shots will kill both of them. Plus, you get magic, so it didn't even matter. And then, there you go. There's 200 rupees. So we have to go back into Dongu's cavern. So we're just going to equip the Hylian shield because I don't want to have to go and buy another Deku shield or try to find another one. So just as a precaution. Alright, so this one takes a little bit of a scenic route, so we need to get to like the staircases again, where we blew it up in the center. And that's located like right around here. So you have to take this thing up. Then we need to get to that bridge over there. Try to avoid these bats of hell. Alright, and then move this statue back. Pretty much we're just going backwards. Okay, so you see how the stairs hasn't dropped yet? Which leaves this open, which is where the Scatula is, right here. Alright, so the next thing to do, or the last thing we should do, is, not spin around like that, is go back to the castle and And then we'll get a cutscene for getting the Ocarina of Time. Which will replace our current Ocarina. This is pretty straightforward. We just have to head back to the castle, basically, where Princess Zelda is. And then it will trigger a cutscene. Which is a pretty spectacular cutscene. Very famous. You see the drawbridge is closed, even though it's daytime, and that's because this. One hell of an arm. You over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and the song, basically. You've learned the Song of Time. Now watch us go from being in the water to somehow being on land. Strange. Alright, so we got all the spiritual stones, everything we could possibly get. And the next thing to do is to become an adult. But there's a side quest that we can do now, which is like the Happiness Salesman side quest, which we will save for next time. And then we will then go to the altar, put in the spiritual stones, and become adult Link. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.